They got him. Democracy is dead. The people of Long Island, New York, they went to the polls a year ago and they chose George Anthony Devolder Santos to be their representative in the United States House of Representatives. And their vote has now been annulled by a kangaroo court of George Santos's supposed peers. And for what? For doing a little bit of lying? Sure. I mean, if that's the standard for expulsion, then I say expel them all. Get out. Next month, we're going to march down to Capitol Hill and give these crooks a piece of our minds. Saturday, January 6th, 2024, we're going to give them hell, aren't we, boys? Oh, actually, okay, I'm getting word that what George Santos is accused of qualifies as a bit worse than a little bit of lying. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little fired up there. We can still do January 6th if you want.
I'm so angry after making fun of Republicans for the dog catching the car. We've finally caught the car when it comes to George Santos.
I never wanted to catch this car.
Yeah, this is the last thing I wanted.
It's undemocratic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he the stuff he stands accused of, it's pretty bad, actually. It sounds like this Santos guy's done some crimes. Many, many crimes.
Yeah, to be clear, we're joking.
I'm not.
He does, look.
He was elected to serve.
True. I'm saying the actions have consequences, but it's undeniable how funny it was having him as a member of Congress.
He's a great character.
Yeah. You can't deny it. Even his exit.
Iconic.
He gave everyone exactly what they wanted.
A fucking diva.
The razzle-dazzle we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
He showed up. He wore that coat with his arms not in the arm sleeves. Like royalty.
He was serving cunt, as they say, the youth.
Yeah. Well, here's the Associated Press with what happened on George Santos's final day as a U.S. congressman. Because, yeah, he was...
It doesn't feel real to me.
Get out. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
They don't even let him have, like, a little time to...
They should have had a going-away party.
Yeah. It's not right.
No. But anyways, here's AP. The House voted on Friday to expel Republican Representative George Santos of New York after a blistering ethics report on his conduct heightened lawmakers' concerns about the scandal-plagued freshman. Santos became just the 6th member in the chamber's history to be ousted by colleagues and the 3rd since the Civil War. The vote to expel was 311 to 114, easily clearing the 2/3 majority required. House Republican leaders opposed removing Santos, whose departure leaves them with a razor-thin majority. But in the end, 105 GOP lawmakers sided with nearly all Democrats to expel him. The expulsion marked the final congressional chapter in a spectacular fall from grace for Santos. Celebrated as an up-and-comer after he flipped the district from Democrats last year, Santos's life story began to unravel before he was even sworn into office. Reports emerged that he had lied about having Jewish ancestry, a career at top Wall Street firms, and a college degree, among other things. Then, in May, Santos was indicted by federal prosecutors on multiple charges, turning his presence in the House into a growing distraction and embarrassment to the party.
I mean, yeah, but like this man is the least embarrassing thing about the Republican Party.
True.
If I'm being honest, like, oh no, it's a good thing we got rid of this Santos guy. Now everyone can take us seriously again. I don't think so.
Not going to happen.
Try again.
Also, and I know he did a lot of his shenanigans before being sworn in, obviously.
Yeah, those shouldn't even count.
But what a year it's been.
No one has ever lived a year like George Santos has lived this year. He went from nobody to somebody, and he flew close to the sun, and you know what happens when you do that.
Yes, his beautiful wings melted.
You fall to the earth and die.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, he's alive, though. But the other 2 attempts in May and November were before the House Ethics Committee released their report, which found that Santos had basically used his campaign as a personal piggy bank for buying luxury goods, fancy trips, Botox, and OnlyFans subscriptions, and had acquired much of those campaign funds through fraudulent means, all while submitting totally bogus financial disclosures. And on the morning of the vote to expel Santos, it was revealed that even one of his fellow Republican members of Congress had fallen victim to these fraudulent charges. Here's what Congressman Max Miller of Ohio sent to his fellow members before the vote.
Colleagues, late yesterday on the floor, I alluded to a personal impact of Representative Santos's conduct. Earlier this year, I learned that the Santos campaign had charged my personal credit card and the personal card of my mother
yes!
for contribution amounts that exceeded FEC limits. Neither my mother nor I approved these charges or were aware of them. We have spent tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees in the resulting follow-up. I've seen a list of roughly 400 other people to whom the Santos campaign allegedly did this. I believe some other members of this conference might have had the same experience. While I understand and respect the position of those who will vote against the expulsion resolution, my personal experience related to the allegations and findings of the Ethics Committee compels me to vote for the resolution. Since I alluded to this on the floor yesterday, and because of the significance of the question before us, I believe you're entitled to this further explanation for my position.
So yeah, he robbed his coworker and his coworker's mom.
Yeah.
But did they deserve it? Well,
this was he was called out publicly. The clip is in yesterday's video.
Yeah, no.
And then Santos is like, "You wife beater."
Yeah. So Max Miller, like Ricky just said, was the one who earlier in the week called George Santos a crook on the House floor. To which Santos responded by bringing up some domestic violence allegations against Miller. Which, if I had domestic violence allegations, I probably wouldn't get on my high horse and call other people unethical. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I'd and if I did abuse women, I'd say whoever robbed me, whoever scammed my credit card, well, they were probably in the right.
Couple more questions for you. You're headed back to Texas after this to launch the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big launch. But I wanted to ask you right now, more broadly, just about the car business and what you see actually happening. And specifically, the government put in place lots of policies, as you know, to try to encourage more EVs. And one of the things that's happened uniquely is you have now a lot of car companies saying, actually, this is too ambitious for us. These plans are too ambitious. 4,000 dealers, I don't know if you saw just yesterday, sent a letter to the White House saying, this has gone too far. You're going too far. You had this
anti-EV.
It was this is going too fast, too far, and that there's not enough demand. Underneath all of this is this idea that maybe there's not enough demand for EVs, that the American public has not bought into they bought into it with your company, but they haven't bought into it broadly enough.
Well, I think if you make a compelling electric car, people will buy it, no question about it. Electric car sales in China are gigantic. That's by far the biggest category.
Right.
And I think that would be the case, it's worth noting, probably the best refutation of that is that the Tesla Model Y will be the best-selling car of any kind on Earth this year. Of any kind, gasoline or otherwise.
Is there another car company that you think is doing a good job with EVs?
I think the Chinese car companies are extremely competitive. By far our toughest competition is in China. So, there's a lot of people who out there who think like the top 10 car companies are going to be Tesla, followed by 9 Chinese car companies. I think they might not be wrong. So, China is super good at manufacturing, and the work ethic is incredible. So, if we consider different leagues of competitiveness at Tesla, we consider the Chinese league to be the most competitive. And by the way, we do very well in China because our China team is the best China.
How worried are you that the unionization effort that just took place I shouldn't say effort, but the new wages and the like at GM and Ford that they're coming for you? And they are coming for you. What is that going to mean to you and your business?
Well, I think it's generally not good to have an adversarial relationship between people on the line, one group at the company and another group. In fact, I disagree with the idea of unions, but perhaps for a reason that is different than people may expect, which is I just don't like anything which creates kind of a lords and peasants sort of thing. And I think unions naturally try to create negativity in a company and create a sort of lords and peasants situation. There are many people at Tesla who have gone from working on the line to being in senior management. There is no lords and peasants. Everyone eats at the same table. Everyone parks in the same parking lot. At GM, there's a special elevator.
Everyone says the same slurs.
Senior executives. We have no such thing at Tesla. and the thing is that I actually know the people on the line because I worked on the line and I walked the line and I slept in the factory and I worked beside them. So I'm no stranger to them. And there are actually many times where I've said, well, can't we just hold a union vote? But apparently a company is not allowed to hold a union vote. So it has to be somehow called for, but the unions can't do it. So I said, well, let's just hold a vote and see what happens. The actual problem is the opposite. It's not that people are trapped at Tesla building cars. The challenge is how do we retain great people to do the hard work of building cars when they have like
by paying them more. By paying them more.
You know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
Advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
But
go f*** yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. So, actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do? It's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Hey, Antifa, what's up, buddy? See, you can make all your jokes. I can make some jokes. And we don't have to go all crazy, right? Taba.
Nah.
Taba. Are you in the car? Are you in the car or not in the car?
Not in the car.
You're not in the car,
like
but
that.
you're in the car. Hold on.
I'm not in the car.
Hold on.
I like
This is
the background. I want some of those.
Yeah, we can't do this
I like
because we're two guys in a bedroom right here. We got to change this up real quick. Hold up. Yeah, we got to go back to
What you
light
mean?
motherfuckers on fire. We could do that.
What you? Oh, this bastard. Oh God, vertigo shit. Oh Lord.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is little.
whatever.
This is for This is for my lonely Sunday nights. Oh look, I got a Doc fire. This is my Lord Doc fire. Shout out to Lord Doc.
I like that. Oh, let's leave that. Oh, the fire.
Okay.
So, yeah. What's up, Ali? Hello, Steph. Oh, y'all. Anyway, yeah, Vic deleted his shit, but
What up?
And I get blamed for timing people out on feelings. And I get blamed for timing people out on feelings because I know a lot of these fucktard people go from chat to chat to chat, fucking with people, stirring up shit. They're not there to support the content creator or the channel owner. They're just there to fuck with people. So I time them out or ask to take their ranch or whatever. And I'm not talking about anybody in specific that I'm on for. I'm just saying, y'all let these people in, and then I guess they cozy up to you and you like them and you let them fuck around with people in your chat and shit. So
Yeah.
people get, I time them out or I block them or whatever on some places I'm at, and I get blamed. You're timing out. No, that's your friend. You don't want people timing them out. That's your problem. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody's sick of that bitch. I don't mean Katie. I meant, well, probably her too. But STL or whatever the fuck his name is. That's
Welcome,
Samsonite or
Katie.
whatever.
I mean, you're.
Whoever they are. Oh,
Yeah, she just.
Wait, let me get the link.
Yeah, I was gonna say you either got to hit the link or go rewind it, and I'll catch you later. But
here's the link.
I'm a little disappointed, but we, ain't no beef.
There's the link. There's the link there. There's the link. Yeah. Yeah, they're at your panel. They're in your chat talking shit in your panel.
So
What?
go ahead, Katie. Come on.
Senior citizen Saul. What are you talking about? Ah, the best chomos, the best. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm so confused. And
Let me scroll up here. Who's Anthony? I don't know these people. Go in and take a seat. Oh, somebody's fucking with him and she's coming back at him. I don't know.
well, if anybody can handle themselves in the chat, I know Antifa guy can handle himself in the chat. We don't need to help him. He's a fighter.
5 minutes later.
You want
What
to shoot
happened?
tarts at me, huh? Senior citizen Saul, glue for you. What's your problem with me? What's your problem with me?
Oh, these fucking grab the link, bitch.
See?
Give him the link.
Senior citizen Saul, glue for you. What's your problem?
There you go. Come on up, guys.
So triggered. So triggered. Yeah. You know what I'm about to do to make you triggered? Do you? Do you? Answer.
You want to send him to the kitty table?
You know it.
1 hour later.
You know it. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Kind of shit I'm talking about. Fragile. Yeah, I'm fragile. Sick of looking at you. How about that? Because if I said something to you and was fucking with you, fair game. But if I ain't saying shit to you, I'm up here vibing. You want to fuck with me? Here we go.
You go down by the river, son.
Uh,
Bye-bye.
I'm being nice. But anyway, like I said, I guess they got triggered by what I was saying about people in stock accounts coming up anonymously thinking they're anonymous when their IP can be tracked when they can be found out and all the rest. Like I said, people are pussies.
Right.
I stand on that.
There's only a certain percentage of people that are above that shit.